Laura Jo from Adorn Jewelers. You saw my hand there, didn't you? Flourishing, pressing the go button. I'm here to show you some fabulous Blue John jewellery, and the video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show. So you'll see me chatting along to my wonderful Sparklies. Let's listen in Chesterfield, and it's Friday night. Hi everybody, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in October now, our first live of October. Welcome. And it feels 2 minutes ago that I was chatting to you from a cosy Welsh cottage. That genuinely doesn't feel like a week ago. In fact, I'm going through my mind to see if it was, but it was. We did it on Friday, didn't we? That's crazy. Anyway, I'm back at Adorn today. We've been here from, I don't know why I was going to say from 10 till 5 because we've been here, but anyway, we've been here today. We've missed you, and I was so glad that I could come back on Friday and show you some new pieces. I've been anxiously waiting. Do you remember I said to you before we went away that I was waiting for some Blue John rings? Well, they've arrived. Hurrah. Now, quite a few of you asking for the smaller, the little minis this time. So this is what we've got. It's very exciting. So I'm going to show you those tonight. If you haven't seen Blue John before, then it's a gemstone which is unique to Derbyshire. It's a kind of fluorite, and it's found only one place in the entire world. That's it in Castleton, here in Derbyshire. And it's a beautiful gemstone. We love it. It's one of my favourites, even though I'm biased. I would go so far as to say it's my absolute favourite gemstone. And I've got some gorgeous rings in the Blue John to show you tonight. So if you are watching along, then do pop on and say hi. It's lovely to know that I've got your company. But I'll jump straight in with the rings. Let's catch up as we go along. So this is the first one. This is the Celtic Blue John. And all in silver. All the rings that I'm going to show you tonight are in silver. This one is a size O for Oscar, and she's £65. Good evening to Linda. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. And good evening to Becky Boo. Becky says, welcome back. Thanks so much. Hope you've enjoyed your hollybobs. We did. We had a smashing time. Thank you. It was lovely. We were smiling, though, because we left in summer and we've come back in autumn. It was still summer in Wales. Well, on Anglesey anyway. It was gorgeous. We packed for this kind of weather, the kind of weather that we're having in Derbyshire today, so rainy, not cold particularly, but, you know, a little bit drizzly. And it was sunshine. I think Mr. Sparkles didn't quite get a tan this time, but it was close. It was a close run thing. But it's nice to be back. Becky says, Blue John rings, eek, put them away. I need to check them. Well, I know, so exciting, isn't it? So the smaller ones as well. So I will go through. Hello to Tara. Lovely to have your company. Lovely to see you. Tara, look. What arrived? Blue John rings. Yay. Ricky says hi. Hi to Ricky. Happy Friday. Jeanette says happy windy Friday. Isn't it? Yeah, we just took the puppies for a walk before we came back to Adorn to do the show. And honestly, I thought I was going to be holding them like this. It was so windy. Their sort of ears were blowing, and they're built for this kind of weather. And they were, you know, had their ears flat to their head. Crazy out there. Ricky says, my favourite Blue John, mine too. Gorgeous, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely love it. So this is the Celtic one, then size O, £65 this one. So if you haven't seen me do one of the one-off shows before, basically how it happens is I'll show you these pieces. I hope you love them as much as I do, and you can just watch along and just enjoy seeing the pieces. If there is something that you love that you would like to buy, then you can do that. They won't be listed on our website because they're all one-offs. So you can just message me with a screenshot. That would be really super helpful with the Blue John. Just a screenshot and say, this one please. And I can invoice you and send the ring to you, or you can come pick it up, whichever you prefer. This one's got a gorgeous zigzag in. Look at this. So pretty. Good evening, Stephanie. Lovely to have your company tonight. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to Georgina. Lovely to have you with us tonight. And Tara says, sorry, I didn't get back to the shop. Oh, don't worry, my back was killing me. Don't worry at all. When we got the rings, I said, oh, this is perfect timing because you'll be able to see them tonight from the comfort of your own home. So it's fine. Yeah, it's strange weather at the moment. So quite a few people who've been to see us today have said they've felt a little bit felt their aches and pains a little bit more. I think because it's damp, isn't it? So I hope you feel better soon. Rest that back up. Yeah, and snuggle up. It's definitely cozy pyjama weather. In fact, we might have to have a live one day, might we, where we all wear our pyjamas. That sounds good. Angela says, happy Friday. Oh, happy Friday, Angela. Unwell Friday. Oh, are you still feeling poorly? Oh, my goodness. No, I say still, actually. It was today that I messaged you, wasn't it? So, of course you are. You not had a miracle recovery this afternoon. Oh, I'm sending lots of love to you. We were just saying it's that kind of season, isn't it? So this one, again in silver, we've got a gorgeous zigzag, £65 this one, and a size T for terrific. Let me show you what these look like on. So they're a nice size. I'm just taking mine off. And let's put this one on. There we go, look. So that's kind of what size they are. Ricky says, I beat you to it. Oh, you've got your pajamas on already. Good. That's good. That's what we like. Nice and cozy. Definitely cozy, fluffy blanket time, isn't it? Yeah, there was, if you watched the show that I did all the little tour last week, you'll have seen that there was a log burner at the cottage and we didn't need it, didn't need to use it. And then when we came home, I thought, oh my goodness, we are just going to... we are just going to need to light our fire soon, I think. Angela says, Sherlock issues, and you've got COVID. Oh, really? Double trouble. Oh, no, that's rubbish. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. Definitely tuck yourself, I'm sure you already are, but tuck yourself up, snuggle yourself up, sit and watch us for a bit, escape into Sparkle World, and see if that makes you feel a little bit better. I hope that it does. So this one, Blue John then, and this one's a size T, and again, £65. Jeanette's in the gym jams as well. Fantastic. That's good. That's what we like. Nice, snuggly night. It's, it's quite bloated. We're very fortunate where we are in the Shambles. If you've not visited us before in the Shambles, then we are quite sheltered, really. So it's quite, it's quite nice here. Although when it rains, as you may have seen on some of my reels before, it really does rain here. It's quite exciting to see. Here's another one. I would, if you've watched the Blue John shows before, you know I'm a kind of sea and sky person when it comes to Blue John. So I like the darker piece at the bottom. Do you want me to take my one off so you can see what we're looking at? There we go. That's better. So the Celtic one here again with that nice zigzag. This one is £65 and she's a Q and a half. Q for Q and a half. Quebec. Laura says, oh, pretty. Thank you, Laura. Happy Friday. Becky says, get well soon to Angela. Oh, that's very nice. Laura says, hello to Laura. Lovely to have your company tonight. There we are. So that's the Blue John. Celtic again there. And then staying that kind of size, but we're going round instead of the oval. This is a really nice shank on this one. Now, if you've not seen the rings before, the shank is the band. And this one's called a knife edge. And you can see why if I just hold my hand up like that. Do you see what I mean? Because it's nice and slender, tapers in. So when you're wearing the ring, it almost disappears. And all you can see is that beautiful, beautiful Blue John. Gorgeous. So really nice deep purple at the bottom. This one's £65 again and a size O for, oh my goodness, isn't it beautiful? Round of applause to Mr. Sparkles as well today because these have come in and he's been through them all and checked them all to make sure they're perfect for you and put labels on all of them for me so I know how much they are, which is amazing. This is all the things that you don't see that he does, you see. And that's kind of our entire thing has always been, he's always kind of in the background making sure things work and I'm always kind of in the front taking all the credit. But today this collection is only possible because it's brought to you by Mr. Sparkles, so well done. So we've got the nice button Blue John here. Faye says, love the round style. Me too, Faye. Very modern, says Faye. Yes, isn't it? It's gorgeous. As you say, very modern, very contemporary. All the attention on the Blue John, which is exactly where we want it. This one, £65 and a size O. Now, I must say hello before I forget to my two fabulous MCs. I know that you watch, but you don't comment. So hello to Leslie. Hi, happy Friday. I hope you're having a lovely week. And hello to Eileen. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a lovely week too. There we are. Oh, Angela and Becky are giving you a round of applause, Mr. Sparkles. He's quite pleased about that. There we go. Look at that. Linda says, great, Mr. Sparkles. There you go. You see, he's looking kind of embarrassed now. This one's a gorgeous piece. Look at this. It reminds me a little bit of a humbug, you know, in the centre. There's gorgeous stripes in there. I love the setting. Very, very different. Kind of a diamond shaped setting. This one's a size N.5 and £75. Ricky says you need to do a double act with Safi from Serendipity. Oh, watch this space. That sounds hilarious. It is coming up to her favourite season, which is Halloween. So don't encourage her because I'll get spooked. We'll have a scream kind of session or some kind of scary movie type thing going on, honestly. So this one is the oval, a really deep purple there, £75 this one, and the size ove, oh my goodness. And the, again, silver, gorgeous sides on this one. And she sits really nicely. Can you see? She's a nice low setting. Beautiful, beautiful colour. I just love her. £75, that one. And then the next one, we've got an oval. So what have you been up to this week? We were on holiday. I'm kind of losing the days this week. We came back very late. Well, technically it was Thursday morning, because sometimes, I don't know if you're the same, we travel kind of overnight because the roads are all clear and it's a really nice, easy journey home. Linda says, now that would be funny to watch. Do we feel a collaboration coming on? She's gonna scare me to death, isn't she? I know it. I can just see she's very impish. You know what she's like. She'll be hiding in cupboards and everything. Honestly, I'll have to be constantly checking what's going on. So we travelled overnight and we got home early hours of Thursday morning. So we had a little bit of time at home. We got to see my mum and dad, which was lovely. And we got to take the puppies for a nice walk. And then we had a little bit of work to do here. So we were ready for you today, Friday. And that's been our week. So we're on the beach on Wednesday in the sun. It's really quite bizarre. And then here we are. Georgina says that one is lovely. Thank you, Georgina. And Ricky says absolutely yes. Definitely, that'll have to come your way then, definitely. So really nice size, and that one's a size O for Oscar. And then let's have a look, another one with nice sides here. And this one has got a double, no, I was going to say double, the two colours. So really nice pale at the top and then a deep, deep purple at the bottom. Laura's liking that one. Laura says, that's so pretty, thank you. And Angela says, saw my consultant at hospital for next steps. Oh, that's good. Good news. Okay, I've got my fingers crossed that that's good news for you. I think when we saw you last, you were waiting for that meeting. So yeah, okay, that's good then. Good, positive steps. I hope that was what you were hoping for. I've got my fingers crossed. Paula says, adorable. Thank you, Paula. I love, love, love this shape. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This one's a size O for, oh my goodness, again. And this one is £75. So that one's in silver. And then we've got a gorgeous, look at the sparkle on this one. So a nice plain background with the purple, £70 this one at a size P for perfect and a half. That's a gorgeous oval again. Tracy says, evening Sparklies, evening Tracy, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. So this one, a size P and a half at £70. And she's just gorgeous, really nice contrast there. So if you're liking the contrast of the purple and the white That's a really beautiful one to choose. And then back to the kind of diamond shape again. Here we are. So while we've been away, we've been working on the website as well. Our new website, I'm hoping, will be ready to launch next week. We are so close. And Pip, who's our developer, has been working so hard. She's absolutely amazing. So she's been putting everything together for us, and we're very excited. So do make sure, well, actually I was going to say do make sure that you're on our email list, but we're going to be able to do that again when we've got the new website launched. So you'll be able to join then. Because did you know that it's Dawn's 15th birthday in November? How crazy is that? So exciting times planned. So do make sure that you're on our email list. If you pop in, you'll be able to keep up to date as well. So that's an easy way to do it. Linda says that is gorgeous. Thank you, Linda. Faye says love the markings on that one. Thank you, Faye. So gorgeous pieces here. Angela's going to fill you in when the next come in. Oh, good. Yeah, do so. And you can always message as well if you want to. If you're kind of stuck at home, and you know that. So really nice deep purple. There's some white at the top. Ricky says, oh, what date? The 25th of November. So not a week before Christmas, a month before Christmas we opened in 2010. And you might remember it as the worst snow in over a decade, I think. It was just all very crazy, but it was really exciting as well. Laura says, 15 is a big one. Yeah, I can't quite believe it. Linda says, wow, 15 is crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. This one, look, is a gorgeous Blue John. This is solid Blue John. So normally what we do is we'll take our Blue John and we put that on the backing of a mother of pearl. So the white that you can see underneath the Blue John is the mother of pearl, and then over the top we put a quartz crystal, and this makes it just a little bit harder and a little bit more durable, because Blue John is quite a soft stone, so you can occasionally get pitting and that kind of thing. But if you are on the lookout for a solid Blue John, then this one is your girl. She's a really nice deep purple. Now, I'd recommend a more occasional wear for this one, because she, as I mentioned, she is a soft stone. We haven't quartz topped her, but she's such a sensational piece of Blue John. Look at that. Really nice deep purple. Jeanette remembers that snow. It was crazy, wasn't it? Honestly. And we just kind of, what on earth is going on here? What have we done? Becky says, 15 years. Wowzers. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Ricky's up from the 9th to the 17th of November. Oh, great. Oh, that's exciting. We'll be able to see you before Christmas. That's lovely. Paula says, my birthday. Does Dawn share your birthday, Paula? That's lovely. 25th of November. How wonderful. Oh, that's really lovely. See, all the best things happened on that day, didn't they? You see. So that's the solid Blue John, £85 that one, and a size M for marvellous. So then we've got a little mini. Let me show you the little mini one, because I know that some of you like the statement pieces, but also there needs to be room for minis. Now this is a teeny tiny size J. So if you've teeny tiny fingers, or maybe if you were looking for a pinky ring, that's a nice pinky. She's size J for Juliet, and she's £65 that one. Blue John on silver. She's got that Victorian style rope edge. She'd sit nicely as a pinky. I wear my Blue John pinky. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to, get one and I'll swap it round and swap it over. That's my Blue John that I wear all the time now. I did used to swap my rings around, but I don't know. I think is it time for a new pinky ring? We'll have to see. Laura says, I remember walking with my dad in that snow. Yeah, did you get crazy snow as well? It was mad, wasn't it? And Paula says, it sure does all the best things on November the 25th. There we are. So that's the little mini size J. This next one's fab. I love this next one. Just that little bit different. This was the one that I immediately kind of honed in on when we look. It's a Blue John beetle. Look, isn't she fab? I'm really hoping that we'll be able to do some more of these. So she was sent as a one-off, and sometimes the one-offs get sent because they're one-offs, and sometimes they get sent to kind of see what we think, and then we can have some more. So I haven't spoken to my designer about which this is yet. But look, £85 this one, a size L for lovely. She's fits me, so she's quite a big L. So I think that this one, Janice says, love. Thank you, Janice. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Ricky says, yes, absolutely. Becky says, that's cute. It's very cute, the little mini. Georgina says, wow, that's unusual. She's fab, isn't she? And Laura says, we had snow that year, but I remember walking to work at 4 a.m. on Boxing Day in the dark. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Ricky says, ooh, creepy. This one is a little bit of a creepy crawly, isn't she? But she's fab. Look, so she's kind of domed on the inside, do you see? So that makes her a bigger. So I think she's measuring an L, but I think she'd fit kind of M, maybe M.5 as well. Just judging on how she feels on my finger. So £85 this one, the little beetle, and she's a size L for lovely. And then a nice hexagon, the next one. Really nice deep purple, this one as well. She's a size R for Romeo. Now, I had somebody ask me the other day how the letters work, and that's Torrance making me smile about what I said to you. We were chatting today, and Tara asked me a question about the ring, and I said, oh yeah, it goes up in alphabet sizes. Now, Tara's been coming to see us for just so many years, and she gently said to me, I know. I said, yeah, that's how my brain's been all day. It's on a kind of go slow. So anyway, but if you didn't know, then rings go up in the size of the alphabet. So A being the smallest, and then as you go further up the alphabet, the rings get bigger. This is a size R. R for Romeo. Paula loves the little beetle. Me too. Paula's so sweet. And Laura likes the hexagon. Gorgeous, isn't it, this one? Really nice deep purple. Size R for Romeo, and £70, that one. And then, Laura, did I ever send you a ring sizer? I'm just thinking while I'm chatting now, and I can't remember if I did or not. If I didn't, let me know. And if you still want one, I'll ask Mr. Sparkles to get it out right now, so I remember to send it. I just had this kind of flashback then of me sitting here and saying, I'll send you a ring sizer. And I thought, did I do that? Can't remember. Let me know if you can't get in and you want me to send ring sizes out to you, then just let me know. But you might have to message me to remind me, because I forget about these things. Tara says it was funny though. I'm so glad. Oh, honestly, I'm so glad you know me. There, this is the contrast then. This one's the size R for Romeo, an oval. Purple and white, this one at £75. Gorgeous. Laura says, haha, no, I didn't think I did. I just suddenly got a thing. And you would like one. Mr. Sparkles, could you put a ring size with a message to say to send it to Laura, please? He says, yes. Mr. Sparkles is on it, so you might get some action rather than me just saying, yeah, I'll do that, and then completely forgetting. Laura says, well, wait till I paid stuff on. Yeah, don't worry, we'll send it, you can keep it, and then you've got it always then. Nicholas says, I love the beetle. Me too. Thought it was a face with wavy hair on top. Oh yeah, I see that, definitely. I love it, says Nicola. Me too. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous design, that one, isn't it? So a contemporary oval again here. This one's a gorgeous contrast, £65, and a size Q for Queen. And then let me see what else. Oh, a slightly bigger oval. I love the pattern on this one. Look, gorgeous. Look, it looks like a spooky little eye, doesn't it? In the purple bit. £85 this one, and a size Q. And look at that, very, very unusual. So a nice deep purple, and then we've got the gorgeous white, some flecks of the brown in there as well. Bit of a divider, the brown. We were talking about this today. It's kind of a very much you do or you don't. Some people really like it and some people not so keen. So this one's got just those nice flecks in there. If you can see the reflection, by the way, on my screen, that's our lights. There we are. So I'm just trying to bring her. This is my enduring thing that happens when I try and photograph things as well. So I try and photograph them without the kind of, to make it look like aliens are landing on it, look, with all the spaceship lights there. There we are. Laura says, very October theme. It is, isn't it? The kind of, oh yes, spooky eye. Linda says, that is lovely. Thank you, Linda. It's a gorgeous one, that one, isn't it? Now we've got the mini square, the little button ones. Now these are always popular and I can see why. These little buttons are so comfy to wear. They are £65, these ones. This one's the size M, M for marvellous. Oh, she's a mini M. But yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. Now you can stack these as well. Let me just see if I've got another. Let's try and stack with the hexagon and just see. We've got a mini hexagon here, look. So you can wear them if you wanted to build a bigger look. And again, you don't have to do this kind of all at the same time. You can build on what you've got, but you can stack them as well. So the hexagon, the top one is a size O at 65. The square is a size M at 65. Loving those. And then a nice kind of marble effect here. You've got a very official sticker, Laura, on your ring size now. A very official post-it note. Yes, so just to remind me. Thank you, Mr. Sparkles. He's doffed his cap. You're welcome. There we are. Nice, gorgeous oval, this one. £75. And a size M for marvellous. And then look at that effect on there. Those gorgeous swirls, deep purples. Lovely. Pauline says, hi, sorry to be late. We'll catch up later. Pauline, a queen is never late. Just sometimes her subjects arrive a little early. It's lovely to have you with us. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. So there's the oval, and we are £75 size M, M for marvellous. Laura says, thank you, Mr. Sparkles. He says, you're welcome. And then we've got the gorgeous mini oval here. So a deep purple, £65 that one. That one's a size S, S for super. Ricky's liking that one. Yeah, the oval's a gorgeous one, isn't she? Laura says, that's so pretty, thank you. Another deep purple. I think this is another solid Blue John as well. I'm just having a look. Yeah, I think she is. A really nice deep purple on this one. Again, a really classic oval. The oval really elongates your finger, so if you want that longer look, it's a really nice size to go for. £75 on a size Q. And then a really elongated oval next. And this one has got, I'm going to have to wear it that way because I'm strange. Where are we? There we are. Dark at the bottom, light at the top. Would you wear it like that, or would you wear it the other way? See, that would drive me absolutely mad. And there's no reason for it at all. There's no right way to wear it. I very much like the kind of sea and sky effect and have the darker bit at the bottom. This one's a size L for lovely, and she is £75. And then a little bit Victorian style, a little bit vintagey for the next one. And she is a size, and he said a size 70. She's not. She's £70. And she's a size P, P for perfect. Paula says, love this one very much. Thank you, Paula. We've got some gorgeous ones this time. I've been so excited to see these come through. I'm waiting for them for a while. It's always exciting. Well, I know things are coming, but I don't know when. This size Q, our little button Blue John, £65 that one. And Ricky says, that would drive me crazy too. Not just me then. Oh, that's good. Laura says, it's like a thermometer. It is like a, oh, I love that. Yes, it is. Temperatures rising in the Blue John. That's very cool. And then another little mini here as well. So this one's the mini oval. That's a nice kind of mini size as well. Size K, K for king. And then another with the little rope edge. Again, it's very split on what people choose. So a nice rope edge on this one. So if you're a little bit more drawn to the vintage style, then this is a good one. £75 there, and size L for lovely. Paula's liking the small ovals. They're lovely, aren't they? Really nice and neat. And I love that shape as well. Laura says, I love the hex and the Celtic and the Victorian one. Just that little bit more detail on those ones, isn't there? Just that little bit more silver work. This one's another mini oval, £65 this one, and a size K. And then from ovals to rectangles, we've got a gorgeous rectangle there. This one's £65 and she's a size M for marvellous. And then an oval east to west. There we are. Or landscape if you prefer. This one's a nice size U for unicorn. £65 that one. Joe says, I'll be coming in to try these. That's exciting, Joe. We're here tomorrow, Saturday, if you're free, 10 till 5. And we're back to our usual opening hours next week, 10 till 5, Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Very exciting. Look at this flower one. Isn't this gorgeous? Very ornate. A nice piece of Blue John in the middle with that contrast again there. And the silver beaded flower around the edge. This one's a size P for perfect, and this one is £70. Now, we're really, we've come to the end of our half hour, but I really want to show you the Whitby Jet that came through at the same time, so I'm going to quickly do that. Let's whip through them. So Whitby Jet, of course, its name is from Whitby here in the UK. It's fossilised monkey puzzle tree, and it's that really classic black. This one's £65 in an O&a-half. It was popularised in Victorian Britain. Queen Victoria wore a lot of jet as her mourning jewellery. So that's when it really gained popularity. This one's £65 size K. And now it's worn all the way through the year and goes with so many different outfits. This one's £70, size K&a-half. That's a nice little mini. Ricky's loving the flower one. It's gorgeous, that one, isn't it? Really pretty. And then a nice diamond shaped one here, size O&a-half, this one. And this one's at £70. So these are the Whitby Jet on silver. Joe's loving the flower one. It's gorgeous, that one, isn't it? Laura's loving the Whitby Jet. Look at this one. This is a really nice, neat, you know, when I was just talking about a new pinky, something like that. This one's a size K, £65 this one. Really nice, neat little rectangle there. Love that one. That's going to be very comfy to wear. And then a nice Celtic in the Whitby Jet as well. This one is a size U, a U for unicorn, and absolutely gorgeous, £65 as well. Linda's loving the Whitby Jet. Me too. I love it. Fantastic. Gorgeous. And there are new Blue John rings. You're the first person to see them. I'm hoping that you love them as much as I do. And thank you very much for joining me tonight. What I got to tell you? Feel like there's something that I got to say. Can't remember. Yeah, we're here tomorrow. That's Saturday, from 10 until 5, and then we're back to our usually opening hours next week of Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from 10 until 5. Paula says, very nice. Thank you, Paula. I'm glad you enjoyed the collection, and I'm glad that you joined me again on Friday. I love our Friday nights together. Now, I will endeavour to pop this one over on YouTube. I think I've sorted that out again now after a little blip with Facebook. New website hopefully coming next week, but I'm sure I'll be tremendously excited and hop on and tell you straight away. Sue says, gorgeous, thanks Sue, I'm glad you like them. Laura says, thank you, you are most welcome. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have an amazing weekend, whatever you're doing. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye, see you soon.